Accept and embrace. Holy hell, Gen Z has done it. They've made the invention of a lifetime. I don't know how they do it. For Gen Z, for those that don't know, Gen Z was born in 1997 through 2012. So, Jenna, do the math for me. 1977 through 2012. It's basically your 20s, young 20s, right around there, maybe even a little younger. They have discovered a new way to combat insane Java prices with their new home cafe trend. This is an actual story in the New York Post. Gen Z coffee lovers discover new way to combat insane Java prices with a new quote unquote home cafe trend. So, you know what their new home cafe trend is? Making coffee at home. They did a full article on this. And you can go on TikTok and look up like Gen Z home cafe trends. I was looking it up today going for videos. I was going to give some to Jenna and I couldn't do it because I was going to throw my phone from the stupidity of it all. Like, you're telling me you just figured out that you can make coffee at home and save $7, $8, $9, $10 a pop? You can't be this dumb. I mean, I know you're younger. God love you. You're doing your best, but there's no way that this is new to you. And I guess they're setting up these little boutiques in their kitchen where they're inviting friends over and they put up, a muffin or a croissant and they each make a cup of coffee. Yeah, man. This is not a hard concept. Don't get me wrong. I'm all for a nice, good cup of coffee. That's fantastic. Do I want to sit in line? Because we have those little coffee stands here. I don't know, Canada, do they have those? They're all over Idaho, Lewiston, and you drive through, and people, they'll sit, I swear to God, 40 minutes in these lines to get a hot vanilla latte or Americano or something caramelly or something. But I don't get it. Like, in that time, you could have literally gone to Target or Walmart, bought the damn espresso machine, and made it yourself at home for a seventh of the price. Because these things are like $7, $8 a pop. If you get all the extra add-ins, you're looking at 12, $15. And coffee doesn't last long. If you get a large, which I'm not going to say venti, I refuse to do that. If you say a large, that's lasts you maybe 30 minutes. Okay, because it's going to get cold unless and if you drink a cold coffee like that, it's going to last you 10 seconds because it's so refreshing. It just goes down real quick. Yeah, Jenna says, I went back to making a pot of because the pods were costing too much. Yeah, I get it. Pot of coffee, very cheap. And I mean, if you're drinking that much coffee, yeah, if you're going through like say 5 or 6 pods a day, Jesus, that's going to get really expensive. Even if you do all your pod shopping at Costco, that's still a lot. So it's one of those. They're saving, quote unquote, up to $7 minimum with each cup. No kidding. You absolute morons. How did you not know this? I don't understand how this is even an issue. What were you thinking? Or what were you not thinking? So don't think you're groundbreaking. And I highly recommend that you do not go on TikTok and look up like Gen Z coffee, home cafe trends or things like that. And you'll see literally them making their own coffee and like wanting a pat on the back, like, oh my God, look what I've discovered. You can make coffee at home. Oh, you can make iced coffee too. You just get ice and then you put coffee on it. And oh my God, it's unbelievable. So it's one of those things that way to go, Gen Z. You really stepped out on that ledge and you fly, Eagles fly. You guys are just unbelievable. I have to get off this story before I start throwing things.